Hello, I am Erin Wilson. There are a lot of words and phrases that people very commonly screw up, and I kind of want to correct some people on this. I wanted to just do my part to get this right. Let's just start. I'm just gonna jump right into this, starting with the most common mistake that I see, and that is your versus your. To me, this seems so blaringly obvious. You use your with the apostrophe and the E when you want to say you are. That is the only time that you say that version of your. And then you use the other your without an E, without an apostrophe, all the other times. They are not interchangeable. Now, I'm the kind of person that when you use your instead of you are, I will just say my what. Now, first people think I'm just messing with them, and then they start getting kind of annoyed, and they ask me to stop. Okay, I will stop as soon as you stop screwing it up. Then, there is there, and there. This one is another fairly obvious one in my own head. There, with the apostrophe, is they are. There, T-H-E-R-E, means a place. And there is possessive. So let's use all three in a sentence. They're going to their house, which is over there. And then there's two, and two. We'll break this down. 2 with the W is a number. It comes after 1 and before 3. 2 with 2 O's means very or as well. If you cannot interchange 2 with very or as well and have a somewhat comprehensive sentence, you're doing it wrong. And use the 2 with 1 O in just about any other case. And then there are a few phrases that people screw up. For example, it's not supposedly, it's supposedly. There is no B. It is not I could care less. It is I couldn't care less. Saying that you could care less means that you actually care about it. For all intensive purposes, what? Phrase I think that you're trying to say is for all intents and purposes. There are no intensive purposes. Very unfortunately common misuse of the word literally. Literally means it's 100% undeniably true. You did not literally die when you had an embarrassing moment in front of your crush. If you literally died, you would not be around to literally tell the story of your literal dying. Nip it in the butt. No, you don't want to nip it in the butt. You want to nip it in the bud. It is not case and point. It is case in point. Should've does not translate to should-of. It means should have. Should've is not grammatically correct. Irregardless is not a word. You mean regardless. There is no such thing as irregardless. Beck and call. Not 2 words, it's actually 3 words. Beck and call. Beck and call, not a correct use of the English language. This one I hear very commonly misused. You have another thing coming. While this one does sound like it's used correctly, the actual phrase is you have another think coming, meaning another thought, not another thing. Thought. Think. Also, there's a difference between scapegoat and a scapegoat. A scapegoat is someone that gets blamed, and a scapegoat is an escaped goat, and you should probably catch it. One and the same. No, it's one and the same. Each one worse than the next? No, I believe you mean each one worse than the last, unless the next one is actually better than the last one. To say that each one worse than the next, it's backwards. You're saying that the first one was the worst and it gets better. When you want to say that it's getting worse, each one worse than the last. It is not statute of limitations. There is no statute for limitations. At least not yet. You never know with modern art. It is actually statute of limitations. Add an extra T in there. He did good. No. He did well. Yeah, I'm getting a little nitpicky here. Old-timers disease versus Alzheimer's disease. I understand this one. It's originally a joke, but a lot of people are starting to screw it up without realizing that they're screwing it up. Old-timers disease is a play on Alzheimer's disease, but it is Alzheimer's. I'm giving you leadway. Leadway is not a word. I believe that the word you are looking for is leeway. No D. And a lot of people mispronounce ask. It is not at, it is ask. It ends with a K. What's your guys' opinion? Guys is not a word. I don't care what any teenage girl says. Guys is not a word. A more appropriate way to phrase that question: what is your opinion, guys? It is not espresso. There is no S. It is espresso. You did not get away scotch-free, and there is no scot-free. I'm sorry, Scott. The correct phrase is scot-free, Scott with one T. I made a complete 360-degree change in my life. You want to know what 360-degree change looks like? Let me show you. Oh, look at that. I'm right back where I started. I believe the phrase that you were looking for is I made a complete 180-degree change in my life. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more, and yeah, bye-bye.